Man, I'm trying to go to work.
Stop talking.
She threw her phone at me as hard as she could, and she was throwing the car seats at the windshield.
He's got a mouth on him that can talk himself out of anything. Just take me to jail, man. I hope he's coming to jail too.
Lose the attitude. You understand?
Don't curse at me.
Get in the car. Let's go.
On January 31st, 2023, officers responded to a residence following a report of a woman throwing objects, including car seats, a phone, and other items, at her ex-boyfriend and his car after a heated argument over custody arrangements.
Ex-boyfriend was somewhere around here with a black shirt. Okay. She said he was waiting out here, waiting for us, but I guess he left recently.
How did all this start, I guess? What was she saying?
They don't live together. He had the kids. He brought the kids back and was supposed to, I guess it was a miscommunication. He was supposed to bring them to school, but he brought them home. And he called her. She wasn't picking up the phone. Then...
Do you see my wrist? She tried to break it. All I did was walk outside and leave. I just walked down the street to leave.
We're trying to determine that right
so
now.
Scream.
Man,
calm your nerves.
man, I'm trying to go to work.
Stop talking. You're not being arrested. You're being detained. So you don't
I understand that. I'm not leaving nowhere.
Okay.
So why
So
are you yelling then?
Dude, do you see my wrist? She tried to break it. It's hurting as the y'all are detaining me. Ask her to see her phone.
Stop talking.
You don't want to listen, that's fine.
Okay?
The only thing we're trying to do is figure out what's going on. However, when we get a call saying that you did something that could be considered violent, you're going to be detained. That's the way it works.
I understand.
Okay? Up until the point that we make a determination as to what happened, once we make a determination, if you need to be under arrest, you'll be under arrest. If you don't, you're coming out of handcuffs. But you standing out here screaming like
safety, I understand.
For you standing out here screaming at us like we did something wrong when all we're trying to do is figure out what happened. The moment I figure out what happened, you're going to be the first to know, I promise.
All right.
Would you like to explain what happened today?
Okay, you better bring my children home, and she's mad because I wouldn't bring them to daycare. Okay. She told me I was a piece of shit. She threw her phone at me, tried to break my wrist while I was leaving. I walked inside with the baby. I put the baby in the...
How's she trying to break your wrist?
With her phone. She hit my phone with her. She threw her phone at me as hard as she could, and I put my hand up, and it slammed into my wrist instead of my face. While I was outside, the phone there hit the neighbor's truck, the red truck over there. The neighbor came outside and asked me if
lower
everything
your
was
voice,
okay.
because here's the thing. We're trying to get your side of the story. I don't need you talking so loud that she can hear your side of the story and come up with a plausible lie to counter.
I came inside, I put the baby in the bed, and she got mad because I wouldn't bring the baby to daycare. She told me I was a piece of and started raging. When I told her I was leaving, she started hitting my car. I was literally trying to get in my car, and she was throwing the car seats at the windshield. Busted it with the scooter, hit it with the stroller. I told her I was calling the cops. I wasn't really calling the cops. I was just trying to just calm her down a little bit, and I walked down the street, and she got on the phone with y'all.
Was the original plan for you to take the kids to daycare or no?
We didn't have no plans at all. Last night I got the kids, and about 7:30, I called her about 9:30, said, hey, I'm going to bring the kids back or whatever, because it was the first time she let me have my kids in 6 months. And I said, I'll bring the kids back. And she was like, oh, I'm too up already, just keep the kids. I said, okay. And this morning I got up like 6:20. I mean, the kids go to daycare. I don't know their clothes, their diapers, their bottles. I ain't been here in 6 months. I mean, my son was on formula when I was here last. Like, so I'm texting her and calling her like, hey, I'm going to bring the kids to your house to get ready for school. Like, no response. I get here, she's sleeping. I knock on the door, and all of a sudden I'm a worthless piece of dad who wants to only be halftime because I won't take the kids to school.
Like, how long have y'all been separated that you haven't resided here?
I mean, the lease is in my name. I pay all the bills, the cable bill,
all
the
of
light
that's
bill.
irrelevant. How long ago did you live here? Are we talking 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, a decade?
No, I was here Christmas.
Okay,
we've been split up about 6 months, but I was here Christmas.
Okay, well, when
I've
was the last time
been
you
in my
lived
house
here?
since January 1st. I've been in my house about 30 days.
Okay, so you've only moved out about 30 days ago.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, how have you not had your kids in 6 months then?
She won't let me get them because I got a new girlfriend. Won't let me get them. We don't want to go to court. We don't want to bring the
But
kids
you
to
lived
court.
here with her 2 months ago.
Well, I was just off and on. We split up in July.
So she won't let you see them by yourself, but if you're here...
No, she don't want me to bring them around my girlfriend. She won't. I could take them. I could leave with them. I can't bring them to my house. Can't interact with my girlfriend or with her kids or anything like that. But then I wake up in the morning and she's at her boyfriend's house in Lacombe with my children.
Okay, so was she like...
Ma'am, okay, I want to talk to you. Stay over there, okay?
You think she was throwing the phone at you, or she was just throwing? She was throwing things. Like she was trying to physically hit you, or she was trying to hit the car.
She was in the doorway of the house on the side. I was outside. She threw the phone at me for sure.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do you think she was trying to hit you, or she was just trying to hit your car? Since she obviously was trying to.
No, her car was there first. I was in the side door. If you want to look at the side door, you'll see like her car is pulled up behind her, the carport, my car's behind it.
Did you retaliate?
No, sir, not one time, and that's not a lie. I'm not an abuser. person, never in my life ever.
Have either
ever,
one of
ever.
y'all ever been arrested for putting hands on the other one?
No, sir.
Okay. So is this the first time it's ever gotten physical like this?
There was a call. She came to my new house last Sunday, tried to force her way inside. Everything just defused, no charges, nothing like that. I mean, she's mad. I understand that. I mean, we already got 13 years, dude. Like, you know, I love her still, you know.
So
But nothing came of that. No
sir.
charges.
No, they just told her stay away and whatever, just calm down, and I don't know what happened. Cops left.
So you were standing in the doorway on the side of the house when she threw the phone?
Right, like I brought the kids inside, and then I got the car seats out the car, and I was going back to tell her I was going to work. Like, I'll see you later. And that's whenever she was coming outside to be angry. I don't know.
Okay, so where were you physically standing at the moment she threw the phone?
Beyond the door.
Who's this?
That's Jennifer's mom.
Let's go talk to her before we...
Alright, man, before we proceed, I'm gonna read you.
Are you roasting me? Can I go get a sip of water or
Look,
something first?
you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be held against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. Do you understand these rights I've explained to you?
I understand the rights, but I don't understand why you're reading
With these
them.
rights in mind, do you continue to
Yes,
talk
yes.
to us? Okay.
Can you wait over there, ma'am? Or in the house
Can
with
you
the
go
kids?
inside with the kids, please, Mom?
They're all here?
Yeah.
Alright, so run me through what occurred
Today or just...
today. What happened? Why are we out here?
Well, he's not supposed to come here because he called the cops on me actually a week ago.
Why is he not supposed to?
He called the cops on me a week ago because I went to his house.
Okay.
So the cop called and spoke to me and told me I do not have to let him come here. Even though his name's on the lease, he does not live here. He's not welcome here.
How do you expect him to get y'all's kids to you if he's not allowed here?
I left for him to take the kids. I let him come into our home, get their things last night, and left so that we didn't have to be around each other.
Okay.
Trying to make it work. So he was supposed to bring them to school this morning.
Okay.
So we should have never come in contact with each other today.
Okay.
He should not be here. He's not welcome here. So whenever he did come, he opened the door, put the kids inside. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you're supposed to bring them to school. So he comes outside to get the car seats. He was mad already because I wouldn't answer the phone while I was sleeping. I could show you he called me 6 times this morning. So he got the car seats, and I did come outside, get away from the kids so that we could have a conversation. He pushed me, hit me, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I threw something at his windshield. Because he wouldn't leave. I kept saying, you need to leave. You're not...
So what was the original plan when he took the children yesterday?
He's supposed to take... There wasn't a plan. We can't communicate. But I told him that he needed to take them to school this morning. He shouldn't come here while I'm here. I don't want him here while I'm here.
Well, how else is he supposed to drop off the kids?
He just asked me that. Would you like me to tell you again?
Yeah, because it didn't make any sense to anybody.
Okay, so when he came here, I had my car parked right there on the street. I let him pull in the driveway, and I left, so that I never had to speak to him.
So
he
you
came
just
this
wanted him to
morning.
leave the kids here?
No,
With
he
nobody?
was picking the kids up. This morning, you know?
No, I'm asking how was he supposed to drop the kids
He's
off?
not. He was supposed to bring them to school.
Okay, I already asked you that, and you said there was no plan. So how was he supposed to know that if there was no plan on anything like
I
that?
told him last night on the phone that he needed to bring the kids to school this morning.
Okay, well, he said that there was no plan such as that.
Okay?
Okay,
So in my mind, he wasn't coming here to bring these kids. They were supposed to bring them to school. I guess he must have thought different. Because obviously, y'all wouldn't be here if we could communicate better.
So how did it transpire from him dropping the kids off to his windshield?
Because he hit me. I walked outside. I threw my phone at him.
At what point did he push you, and what was being said at that moment?
It was, why are you here? Why didn't you bring the kids to school? I work from home. I sit in my living room and work, and I was supposed to start work at 8 o'clock. He came here at 8:05 with the kids. I guess talking about get them dressed and bring them to school. And I said, I'm supposed to be working already. And he said, I'm supposed to already be at work. So what, you want to be a half dad? You want to take them for the night, but you can't get them where they need to go? I mean, I'm upset. I know he's calm and he's got a mouth on him that can talk himself out of anything. But we were both mad.
Well, there's nothing illegal about being mad, but your story doesn't make sense. I'm like trying to put it in a timeline, and it's not making sense to me. First of all, you didn't answer the phone because you were asleep, and then you were saying that he showed up, and you were asleep, but you were supposed to be at work 5 minutes before. Like, none of that is making sense. Your timeline doesn't make sense to me.
I was still asleep when I was supposed to be working at 8.
Okay.
It was 8:05. He woke me up beating on the door.
So my thing is that he's saying that there was nothing ever discussed in regards to him taking the children to school.
Because when I tried to talk to him about the kids, he started banging on my windshield last
So that makes less sense now that you're admitting to that when...
Just take me to jail, man.
Well, I got to go figure out if he wants you to go to jail.
I don't want him to go to jail if I have a choice.
Well, if I could prove he put hands on you, you wouldn't have a choice.
I mean, I don't want him to go to jail. He did put his
Well,
hand up.
that's what cops do. That's our entire point of existence.
He's the one that called.
No, he never called us. Only you did, which is why he's in handcuffs.
He told me he did.
He didn't. You're the only one that called, and you said that he
Well, can I take it
battered.
back?
No. So he battered you, which is why he's in handcuffs, detained until we can determine what happened next.
He hit me and I busted his windshield
Okay.
So I got a question. When did y'all actually, like, I guess, break up?
6 months ago.
When did he actually move out of the residence?
6 months ago. He was coming here back and forth like he owned something whenever he wants, but he wasn't living here.
Okay. So when was the
He got
last
his
time?
own place probably like 2 months ago.
So 2 months ago. Okay, that kind of lines up with the way he said.
He wasn't living here before that though. He was living in a camper in his front yard.
When's the last time he was living here?
6 months ago, when I found out he was cheating on me, he had to go.
No, I never in my life put a hand on her. Are you kidding me?
Trying to get.
That was never in my story. I never touched her. I'm not a person. I walked away. When y'all got here, I was here at Rapitel Street because I couldn't leave because she busted my windshield. She's a liar if she says anything different.
Mr. Campbell, go ahead and hop out. Remember how I told you at the conclusion of the investigation
I'm
you
sorry
could come out of cuffs?
Sorry for getting aggravated, man.
When I take this handcuff off, place it on the back of your head, leave it there until I get the other one off. All right, there you go, buddy.
Girls already get some no problem. So this morning I get up at 6 o'clock, 6:30. I'm texting her, calling her, hey, I'm gonna bring the kids. All their stuff's here, diapers. I mean, I had a few things, but like their school clothes or milk bottle. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna bring the kids to get ready at your house. No answer. Get here, knock on the door, no answer. She's sleeping. I mean, no, we didn't have any prior plans for me to. She texted me and said you can bring the kids to daycare. That's what she said.
And then during the altercation, when she was throwing the phone at you and stuff like that, were the children present during that, or
They were in their room. Yes, sir.
Okay, none of them saw anything. Yeah.
They were all in there.
Put that what on? Right, turn around. So you'd be under arrest for domestic battery with child. If the children were present during the time of the argument.
I hope he's coming to jail too. Is he?
No, ma'am.
Being that you threw a phone
I
at
threw
him,
a phone at him, so he
it
has
would
the right
be
to
in
hit me.
self-defense.
Self-defense?
You're the one
He was
claiming-
on the other side of the yard. How is that self-defense? Please
you were the
tell
one
me.
that started the.
I threw a phone at him so he's able to hit me.
Okay. We're not.
You even said even
we'll-
if he did hit you, it was with the open hand and it was more of a push. So if anything, he was pushing you away from him.
Okay, so he can just come here and do whatever the he wants and I go to jail.
That's not what happened, but.
That is what happened.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I'm in handcuffs. I'm not going nowhere. You don't gotta hold me. Can you let me
No. You,
that's-
hold on,
that's
real
how it
quick. Stop, Jennifer. At this point, you're under arrest and you're in our custody. You don't make the rules. Lose the attitude. You understand?
curse at me?
Get in the car. Let's go.
Let's go.
Please don't push me on the ground. You're a piece of Nick.
Standing here, listen to you scream and act a fool this whole time. Get in the car.
I can get in the car by myself.
That's not the way this works. Get in the car.
I am.
Well, then get in there.
Anything else we can do for you, Mr. Campbell?
That's it, man. Sorry I went this way, but
Oh, no. In the future, how she got an attitude when she was under arrest, how you had a little bit of an attitude at the start.
hot-headed.
If
I'm
a
sorry.
cop tells you that you're detained, that doesn't mean you're going to jail. Just listen to him, okay? Because you're telling us that you called. We had no idea that you called because you didn't call. You're just telling us that you called, and we don't know that.
I understand.
So with her calling and saying that you pushed her and put hands on everything, we're concerned about you being a safety risk. Once that got handled, came out of cuffs just like I promised,
I
right?
understand.
Okay.
Thank you.
The woman was charged with DV with endangerment.